I fucked up. I forgot to add myself. Welcome to Same Cast Different Day podcast. I am Martel Roland.
And I am Tina Marie. Why you
Uh,
always messing up?
I don't know. I swear I'll be trying to get it right every episode, and then at the very beginning, I always mess up something. But uh, before we get into the show, Tina said something that we need to get established right damn now.
What did I say?
So Tina said that I'm not one of those people that she can have on speakerphone when she in public, and I am offended by that.
You just now want to talk about this? Do you know how
I,
many times
I
I
want
said that?
I want to wait until we was on here to talk about it, so everybody can know that you be messing with me.
Do you know how many years I've said that? And you want to talk about this right now?
Yeah, because I was offended
Which time?
the last time.
Mm.
Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Thank y'all very much for that.
Uh,
Well, yeah, I was offended by that because she was like, "Yeah, I can't have you on speakerphone when I'm in public," and I was just offended by it because I don't know
okay.
what's wrong about it. I feel like you people can have me on speakerphone when they're in public.
You cannot. Don't ever have him on speaker phone in public, y'all. It's a setup. Don't listen to him.
Oh,
Don't
I'm
do
still
it.
appalled by that. But
You'll be okay.
so let's get into the show. We're going to talk about Black experience in America because there are some people who were born in other countries and want to compare their experiences to our experiences and think that Black people shouldn't have the same. Yes, Shrek, I'm in my drawers. Uh, said that their experiences is different from our experiences isn't so bad. So,
What?
anyways, Black people and dark skinned people who grew up in other countries and comes to America to their in their late teens or adulthood, they like to argue that Black Americans don't have it that bad. We need to stop complaining, work harder, and now some of these people who are saying these type of things are considering themselves conservatives. And here's my look on modern day Black, what should I say, well, dark skinned people in America who was born into a system that was built for them not to be successful. Dark skinned people in this country. Wait, the system was not built for dark skinned people to be successful in this country. Dark skinned people have been fighting for equal rights for hundreds of years. The Constitution was not written with dark skinned people in mind. It was written for the rights of white men and to benefit white men. The whole system is made for white people. Dark skinned people were never meant to be inventors, scientists, work in government, be government officials, CEOs. They're just not meant to be successful. We were not meant to be. Well, we were meant to be born into slavery and remain slaves. So don't come here to this country, to the country that our people were forced to come to, and diminish our experiences as dark skinned people in America. Um, most of us don't even know our roots, where our people come from. Over the years we had to create our own culture, our own fashion, music, food, the way we walk, talk, the way how we are today. We had to create our culture from scratch, our way of living, what was available to us. And I'm not saying that all Black people in other countries don't have experiences such as like racism and all these other kind of things that goes on over there. I don't know. I don't know what goes on with their way of living over there. I don't know how their upbringing was. I don't know how it is for them over there. But I'm speaking for how it is for Black people in America. And for you to come over here and try to diminish and downplay our experiences and how we feel about being born and raised here in America and think we have every opportunity afforded to us when we don't, when the system is set up for us to fail. Please don't come over here diminishing our experiences and thinking we are just some crybaby whining, just whining crybabies. Don't do that. Uh, I'm
What
just saying.
happened?
I was just saying. You have any thoughts on that? Because I see it a lot on the internet. Like a lot of people in other countries come to America, and be like, "Oh, yeah, you guys don't have it that bad. You know, we had this, and this going on. We was in school. Like, don't come over here trying to diminish our experience."
I mean, I feel like America is just as such as a whole. It's the I don't know rumor. I don't know, like Africans don't like African Americans because basically because what you said.
Right. Oh,
So I feel like yeah, that's just the way that America is seen. Like we seem like a bunch of crybaby bullies
yeah. And that's
who force our ways onto everybody.
right. And that's we don't do that. Like I said, like don't don't diminish or try to downplay who we are as people. Like I said, we had to create our whole entire culture from scratch. Like y'all can know where y'all ancestors came from. Y'all probably got all kinds of stories from y'all ancestors that was passed down. Like we don't have none of that.
Yeah, it wasn't our fault.
Yeah, and it's not like our ancestors willingly got on a ship and came over here that we were stolen. So please, yeah, just don't do it. So let's get into some more crazier. I don't know. Should we call this crazy? I don't know. Let's talk about Lil Nas X. So I'm pretty sure we all have seen a video of Lil Nas X wandering down the street in LA in his underwear. It was just him by himself, no security guards, no nothing. He was taken to a local hospital where he was being suspected of a drug overdose. When police arrived, he was naked, rapping Nicki Minaj lyrics. Me personally, me and Tina talked about this, but me personally, I feel like I've never seen nobody overdose and go out in public and start walking down the street doing some shit like that. Like I just haven't never seen anything like that before. When I hear overdose, I'm hearing like, oh, the paramedics showed up and this person was unresponsive, or they found the person unresponsive on the floor and they're not responding to me. Oh no, they're about to die. What comes to mind when I hear drug overdose. But then she was saying on the medical side of things that yeah, people can have a drug overdose, then go out and do these kind of things. But in the black community, when you hear drug overdose, they die. They need help right now.
And Narcan does not work for everything. I want y'all to know that, right? It's
What?
good to start with that, but if you don't see a response, I hope somebody already called 911.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I
it
thought
just
like
works for
I thought
opiates.
Narcan.
That's it.
Oh, it worked for opiates. Okay, I thought it worked for like most street drugs. Oh, that's so sad. I didn't know that.
More you know.
Right.
but,
And to keep the
but
show
yeah,
going. Oh, go ahead.
but yeah, so I kind of felt like
Okay.
when I saw the video or whatever, I was like, it's strange because he was in his drawers with some white cowboy boots on. But that is the
Why like
only
that?
reason why it was strange to me, right? Like if he would have been fully clothed, I
Mhm.
wouldn't have been like, "Oh, what's wrong with him?" Right? Because that's it. Just kind of seems like that's his personality anyway, you know.
Right.
So I can understand and see where you came from. You know what I'm saying? But I
Yeah.
guess, like you said, where was everybody?
That's what I'm saying. Like, where was he? Like, where was he at doing these drugs? And who let him leave? Like, I'm pretty sure somebody had to see him leave. So nobody's seen a black ass man leave a house in some white toddy whities and cowboy boots. And my whole thing is, where did he leave from? How long did it take for whoever posted that video of him? Like, how long was he out there just walking around in his toddy whities? Like, it's so many unknown questions, but they say he's doing well in jail and he's been on his best behavior. So,
Yeah.
Lil Nas X, I hope you have a good recovery from this, and I wish you the best. Cause boy, I don't think the internet or TV world gonna let you let this one down. But in
I
good,
just hope he okay.
huh?
I just hope he okay.
Right. Well, yeah, he's doing fine. He's in. They say he's in jail. Um, yeah, that he's in jail right now, and he's been on his best behavior. So I guess he's waiting to see a judge and go from there. Which he probably won't see a judge until tomorrow or Tuesday. But in good celebrity news, congrats to Mariah Carey who will be receiving her first MTV Music Award. The pop diva will be receiving the Michael Jackson Video Vanguard Award. Many people are saying that she did not deserve the award. Um, I'll call it giving her flowers. To be in the business for 30 plus years and never have received an MTV award is crazy. Uh, and she just remind people she does have 19 Billboard Hot 100 hits, the most of any solo artist. And she's the only artist who had go number one and hit number one on the Billboard Hot 100s in 21 different years. So congratulations to Mariah Carey.
So why were people saying that she didn't deserve it?
Because they were saying that she doesn't have iconic videos and stuff like that. Like, oh, she's just mostly stare off into the camera or something like that. Like, does it matter what she did in the music video? Like, it's so when a lot of people they think of the music, the video Vanguard award, like, oh, you got to be dancing your ass off and in every video and have all these kind of theatrics and all this other stuff going on in a video. I'm like, no,
I like the one where she was on the roller skates.
that's fantasy. But she was riding a roller coaster instead of being a fantasy music. Sweet,
Yeah,
sweet. I ain't gonna get sued. Yeah.
I like.
Congratulations, Mariah Carey, and she's also up for a MTV award for her song "Type Dangerous" also. So she could walk away with two MTV awards uh, when the show airs.
Nice. Okay, well, and some more celebrity news. We're gonna talk about Young Dolph. So Young Dolph was a well-known rapper coming out of Memphis, Tennessee. He was fatally shot in 2021. A man by the name of Hernandez Govan was arrested in connections of potentially being the mastermind behind the shooting that occurred at, looks like he was at Makita's Bakery when he got shot. But Govan was not one of the shooters. So he allegedly had given orders to a Cornelius Smith Jr. and a Justin Johnson to carry out the shooting. Uh, Smith, though, testified. Um, Smith did testify that he and Johnson were hired by Govan and even provided Govan even provided Young Dolph's location. So that's how they knew he was at the bakery, right?
Hmm.
Govan's attorney basically pulled Smith's card after he said that, saying that he was an unreliable witness because allegedly Smith has said before that Yo Gotti's brother, Big Juke, was the one that had put out the $100,000 hit on Young Dolph. So, and Young Juke has, I believe, he was murdered too. So Govan was charged with murder conspiracy, and attempted murder. He rejected a plea deal last month, and then this past Thursday he was found not guilty on all counts. So social media kind of erupted with comments like "Street justice will be served." What are your thoughts on that?
So,
Do you know who Young Dolph is? Let's start
so
there.
I'm not that familiar with him, but I do remember the story, and I do remember him being the whole shooting and everything happened. Uh, so if he's not the person who they suspect did it, or do they have another person of interest in mind? Do you know if they have another person of interest?
Well, the
Or
one dude said that Yo Gotti,
Mhm.
another rapper,
Yeah, I know who Yo Gotti is.
they said that Yo Gotti's brother was the one that put the hit out on Young Dolph, but he's dead now too. Yo
Oh,
Gotti's brother, I believe he got shot and killed too.
oh, so they got serious street justice. Okay, so from what I gather from this, it sounds like so Yo Gotti brother put out the hit. So the dude who just got off on the charges is the one who probably did the hit and killed Young Dolph and still
Nope.
made. So he wasn't.
No.
I'm so.
He wasn't. He didn't shoot it. He wasn't there at all. They were trying to
Oh,
say he
why
was the
everybody
one.
talking about street justice there? Hell, if he wasn't there, how the
Because
hell he gonna kill somebody if he wasn't there?
no, because he was on trial for basically. They were saying he was the one that put the hit out on Young Dolph and hired the other two guys to do it.
Oh,
So then one of the guys said, "Yeah,
oh, I heard it
he
wrong.
did hire us." And then the guy's attorney was like, "Hold on, but didn't you tell us before that Yo Gotti's brother was the one that put out the hit?"
Which means he actually got off.
Yeah, so he got off, but the
Yeah.
street. So that's what I'm saying. Like people talking about street justice. So sounds like a lot of people
I mean,
feel
if
like he
somebody
should have
talking
been.
about they getting street dresses on you, but wherever you live at, you better flee. I mean, you better run like hell. You better run like Celie was running from Mister. You better run.
What is wrong with you, man?
What?
What is wrong with you?
Because you out here kidding me, unaliving people and stuff, and putting hits out some people, and then you better run. And they know that it was you run. That's all I'm saying. I mean, at least they, well, was like I said, he didn't get justice for his death. At least the streets to get justice for him. And it's crazy. I hate that so much. When people are like, I'm gonna get street justice, but I don't believe in street justice. But some people just deserve it. Oh, that's so mean for me to say. Forget I said that. Don't cancel me.
What?
I don't want to get canceled. I don't.
I look at it like this: somebody did it. Something
Right.
happened. Somebody did that. Somebody was involved. They
Right.
just didn't figure it out.
So let's move into some news before I manage to get myself canceled.
Oh, why you keep drawing attention to it?
Oh, right. Bad me.
It's okay.
Okay, I need to do better. Okay. Y'all, I'm sorry. I need to do better. I need a nap.
See,
So let's
y'all,
talk
it's always him doing stuff. It's always him.
about
It's always him.
so let's talk about the National Guard. So Donald Trump has deployed the National Guard, almost 2,000 service members across the United States. He claimed that they are to help with immigration deports and help with violent crimes in the cities, like I said in the previous episode. Um, this man will start a war within his own country. The only places he is sending the guards to are cities that have black mayors and where a diverse of people. And if you remember, there was a member of the National Guard who put out a video for basically people who are in the National Guard saying they have the right to not do the things that Trump want to do, especially if it's against the Constitution. So he explained it a little better. So I'm going to play that clip for you guys, and then we're going to come back and discuss.
My name is Captain Dylan Blaha, and this message is for National Guard members throughout the United States. I've served in the Illinois Army National Guard for over 12 years, including a deployment to Afghanistan and a 3-year tour in Germany. What's going on right now is not normal. Last week, the president used a false crime narrative to justify deploying the DC National Guard. Today, the SecDef authorized them to carry weapons. Then, the president threatened Chicago. This isn't about crime. This is a power grab. Every military member, enlisted or officer, is legally required to disobey an unlawful order. An unlawful order is a directive that violates the Constitution, a federal law, an international law, or otherwise directs the service member to commit a crime. The Nuremberg trials established the global legal principle that just following orders is not a valid defense for war crimes. Military obedience does not require blind loyalty. The Military Whistleblower Protection Act protects service members who report legal violations or abuse of authority. If you're activated in the coming days, weeks, or months, I ask that you remember your oath to the Constitution and to the American people. Thank you, and good night.
First, thank you, Dylan, because I didn't know anything about those acts and laws that were put in place, especially to protect service members who disobey an order from the president of the United States. It pretty much protects their job if they feel like if the president is doing something that's unconstitutional. So please, if you feel like you're being asked to do something unconstitutional, something that is against the law, please stand up for the American people because you guys are our last defense against this. Uh, I don't even know how to call this administration. Like I don't know what to call it. Like they're not militants. I don't even know what to call them. Like this dictatorship, whatever he has going on, like y'all are our last line of defense to protect us from him. And if we don't have service members who are willing to be like, no, I'm not going to do that because that's breaking the law, and it's against the Constitution, we're screwed. And then for him to be sending um, these National Guard members into, like I said, pretty much black cities, diverse cities where it's mostly minorities, and the mayors are of African American. It's crazy. It's an attack on inner city communities. And before I wrap my thought up about that, this is the craziness of a man who looks like this, whose parents look like this. So all the craziness that he's doing, and then you see a picture like this of his parents, it explains a lot. And first of all, they kind of look like brother and sister. Like, is that why Trump is so old? It's like this is supposed to be his parents, but they resemble each other a lot. Let me find out they was doing, what do they call that when brother and sister have kids? Incest. Let me find out Trump was a product of that. Let me find I'm just saying. Oh my God, I'm just saying. Please, just make sure y'all stand up for us.
I'm not gonna deal with you.
Will you stand figure out a way to how to put the picture? I figured it out. Right there. Oh. So let's talk about Kilmar Abreu Garcia. So those of you who don't know, this man who was here in the United States legally was deported to El Salvador. He was held in El Salvador for quite some time. And he was brought back here to the U.S. where he was in Tennessee facing charges. Now, there's more to this story going on that just will blow your mind. So Fox 6, our local news station here where we live at, had reported that Kilmar was heading home back to his family as of Friday. When he arrived home, reports are being said that ICE will detain him again and try to deport him again. The day after that the story had came out that he was going home, it was reported that Donald Trump said that if Kilmar does not take the plea deal, the charges that he was facing in Tennessee, that he was going to deport Kilmar to another country. So he was going to deport him to Uganda, which is a country in East Africa. And once again, Kilmar is from El Salvador. So in this plea deal, they wanted him to take this plea deal to be deported where he will be deported to like a safe country. If he didn't take the plea deal, we're going to deport you to one of the worst countries in the world, is what it sounds like to me. And this is pretty much every what was I say? His defense argues that this is an act of retaliation after Abreu Garcia was released from a pre-trial custody on Friday. That was a lot to unwrap right there.
So
but
I
don't hate for this man.
Like, what? Why? I thought he was a legal citizen.
Oh, I left the picture right there. So yeah, he was in the United States legally. He I don't know, I don't remember if he said he was seeking asylum and he got asylum here in the US, but he is here in the United States illegally. They only try to deport him on the basis of they think that he's part of the MS. What was the MS?
Oh, those letters they typed on that picture. Yeah. I remember that.
MS-13s, yeah. So they in their head that he's part of the MS-13. We need to deport him out of the U.S. But they still haven't proven that he's part of the MS-13. So his whole deportation is based on him being part of the MS-13, which they have not proven if he is or not. But you're just trying to deport him.
Yeah.
And the fact that y'all spending so much time and effort and money to deport him, that y'all could be putting that time and effort into something else, like releasing those Epstein files that we still waiting on to undock.
We still waiting on them. I ain't forgot about those. No, we ain't never gonna know.
Forget about that. We ain't gonna never forget about that. Just like y'all ain't forget about Bill Clinton and the chick under the desk. We ain't gonna forget about these Epstein files. Yeah, we ain't gonna forget about these Epstein files. I'm just saying, y'all ain't forget about what Bill Clinton did. Hell, all he doing was getting his wee played with. We all ain't forget about that though. But we all won't forget about these Epstein files. It ain't gonna happen. I ain't gonna let that happen. We're gonna keep talking about it till they release the damn Epstein files. I'm sorry. I got a little bit carried away there.
Okay. Yep. Somebody needs a nap.
I do.
Mm-hmm. It's okay, buddy. Let it out. I understand totally. Totally and completely.
Can we talk about the state of Texas?
Do we have to talk about this?
Sadly, we do got to talk about Texas and the home of the worst football team in the league. Oh, it's this one lady. Before I forget, it's this one lady. I wish I would have got one of the videos to show y'all, but it's this one lady on TikTok, and she been every day she been posting these videos, rage baiting her husband over the Dallas Cowboys, and it has been hilarious watching them. Oh my god! But anyways, let's talk about the state of Texas. So since our last episode, Texas did pass their bill to redistrict their state to eliminate Democrat seats in their state. In California, the governor of California is now moving forward with doing the same thing that Texas did, but they're going to be holding a special election because, unlike Texas, in the state of California, you have to have the people's approval to do a redistricting of the map. I'm happy that Democrats are now fighting fire with fire when it comes to this Trump administration, and the fact that Governor Gavin Newsom has been trolling Donald Trump online lately, and I got some pictures to show y'all.
Who has been such a successful troll? Dog.
So Gavin Newsom posted the shirt saying "The Chosen One," a fantastic shirt coming soon, and it's a picture of him with Hulk Hogan behind him, and I can't see what other people are, but
In all caps.
all caps, like how Donald Trump be talking
Yeah.
on social media. And then we have this. Trump is now ordering Republicans to do whatever they want to pick up 100 House seats in the 2026, including through massive gerrymandering, voter suppression, and overturning Voter Rights Act. And this is posted by somebody else, and then Gavin Newsom retweeted it, said, "Nothing to see here." Then we have this, where they were talking about terror taxes, and what Donald Trump was talking about terror taxes, how they were doing an investigation into terror taxes and all these other kind of things, and he was talking about the price of furniture and everything. And then Gavin Newsom had tweeted, just in, furniture prices will continue to increase thanks to Real Donald Trump, which is his Donald Trump's Twitter handle, by the way. And then there was this that Gavin Newsom posted.
Wow, wow,
Trump is not hot. And then he tweets, "Wear it while it's hot." And then we have this. The nation's finances had deteriorated since Trump took office. CRFB says, gave me out the scenarios up to 28.5 trillion
deficit. I got your back, homie.
Gavin Newsom tweets, "Great work." It's all Tina's fault, by the way. Electric bills are up 10% so far this year.
What? How dare you?
They could keep getting constantly here. And then Gavin Newsom treated I said, "Oh God, why can't I get my words right?" I said,
What is happening right now?
No, I'm messing up all my words. Gavin Newsom treat. God, I said it again. God, shit. Gavin Newsom tweeted, "Electricity prices have gone up 10% since January 31st. I don't know what is going on with me today. Oh my God, I'm going to bed after this. I'm embarrassed now."
Newsom was right about everything.
After Trump said he was right about everything, he made that. And then this was on a different social media account, Twitter account. And it says Donald Taco Trump has many. I said has. Oh my God. As many call him, it's the deadline. California will now draw new, more beautiful maps. They will be historic as they will end the Trump presidency. Dems take back the House. Big press conference this week with powerful Dems and Gavin Newsom, your favorite governor. That will be devastating for Mega. Thanks for your attention to this matter, GN. And then Dan Patrick, I can't remember what he is. Oh, he's Lieutenant Governor of Texas. So he had Donald Trump had basically went on there and endorsed him and praised him and all this kind of stuff. And then Gavin Newsom had treated when you help rig an election, he gives you an endorsement. How nice. So yeah, the trolling that Gavin Newsom been doing, like this, it's the same. It's like if you notice, like Donald Trump hasn't been posting stuff like that lately. Ever since Gavin Newsom have been trolling him on Twitter like that.
So remember I wanted him to be the vice president that was running with
Oh yeah, Kamala.
Mm-hmm.
I
That's what
feel like
I
he
wanted.
did a good job as president.
Yeah. I wanted him to be her running mate.
But yeah, that's
I was like, who is he? Him.
That's just like this whole thing that's going on with Texas, and him wanting to sit in the National Guard everywhere, and it's just I just can't wait to wake up from this nightmare. And it's crazy because I remember seeing on social media somebody had posted like they can't wait to wake up and see the big beautiful obituary all over the internet. I'm like, I was dead. Like I just cannot with people at this point. So, in case you didn't know, I said I was going to get some updates onto the people who said that who's worried about the whole same-sex marriage being legal, being overturned and then becoming illegal. So I went online and I found some things that you and your partner can do to protect yourselves, like you're like a regular married couple. So one of the things that you can do is get a power of attorney, including a medical and general POAs, healthcare directives, hospital visitation authorization, and ah!
Hmm. Sorry, y'all. We have some technical difficulties right now. Nobody can hear you.
Still muted. So I said something about a I'm hearing other sounds. Like I forgot my windows is open, so I'm hearing like sounds outside too, and it's throwing me off.
You tweaking out?
Yeah.
Mm.
Um. Something about a living trust. It's crazy. Okay, so you know what happened? So as I was talking, I had needed to cough, and it was felt like it was some shit right here. in my throat. On top of me not being able to pronounce anything today. So, hi, there goes that too. But these documents will allow couples to name each other as agents and medical and financial decision designate beneficiaries to ensure visitation rights, providing a frame of legal work to protect your rights and wishes without being married. If you or anyone would like for me to go more deeper into this, let me know in the comments. I cannot get this right tonight. I feel so bad.
You almost there, buddy.
No, I feel like I'm doing really bad tonight. Like, this is not my best work.
It's okay. We all have moments.
I quit.
What? You can't quit.
I quit.
No,
Quit in the middle
no,
of the show. I quit.
no. But I got some stuff to talk about though.
Hey, Overflow, how you doing? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna pull this together for the end. I swear, I'm gonna pull it together, y'all.
Y'all, Ozempic is getting sued. Mm.
I knew it. I saw this coming 18 years ago. I saw this coming. When everybody was getting on that stuff and started looking like crackheads, I knew this was coming. I knew it.
So, everybody should know by now that Ozempic is a GLP-1 that is supposed to be prescribed to diabetics. And it has a side effect, which is weight loss, right? So then everybody kind of got into taking Ozempic just for weight loss, even though they weren't a diabetic, and it kind of burnt up the supply. Diabetics can get the stuff that they needed, etc., etc. Now, Ozempic, or Novo Nordisk, the company that makes Ozempic, is being hit with over $2 billion in lawsuits filed by over 1,800 patients alleging the following side effects: blindness and vision loss, something called NAION, which is non-arteritic anterior ischemic optic neuropathy, gastroparesis, which is a kind of stomach paralysis, intestinal blockage, persistent vomiting and dehydration, gallbladder disease, including inflammation in gallstones, pancreatitis, kidney damage, and other severe complications. The lawsuits state that Novo Nordisk failed to adequately warn both patients and providers about these risks, and there are increasing reports from consumers and research studies supporting that GLP-1s like Ozempic have caused these side effects. So I will say this, right? If you actually read or go to the website, it is a lot of stomach or GI side effects listed on the website. Okay. And that goes for most GLP-1s. Some people have nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, right? It's a really common side effect. Another side effect that I've heard people speak of is pancreatitis, right? So, the rest of these, I'm not really sure how long Ozempic was tested before it was put on the market, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, they might get stuck paying out because it sounds like a class action lawsuit to me.
So I was just about to ask if you already said it. Like, I wonder if they was gonna pull the product off the market behind all of this. And going forward, so even though Ozempic was made for like diabetics, but there are people who get shots that's like other drugs that can help them lose weight. Do those drugs have the same side effects as, so they can still face like,
because they're all the same class of medication. They're all GLP-1. So things like Zepbound.
Crap. So they can still have like the gallbladder disease, the pancreatitis, all that stuff can still happen with the other shots.
Yes.
Ooh. This is a. So now what is all these people gonna do? So like, So like the people who've been taking Ozempic, even though they're not diabetics, and say like they just go cold turkey and come off of it, like what can happen? Like, do they have anything to worry about? Uh,
Gain weight, they're gonna gain the weight back if they haven't adopted a healthier lifestyle. So that's so like with Zepbound, right? So Zepbound is made by the same company that makes Manjaro.
mhm.
Okay. Um it um it's only made for you to be on that medication for a certain period of time, 1 or 2 years. After that point in time, you should have developed a healthy lifestyle, right? Because the medication does kind of it decreases your appetite, and the way it does is because it empties your stomach a lot slower, so you stay fuller longer. Okay, so you should be, in 2 years time, have some healthier decisions.
So that's almost like the people who get like the sleeve. It's just a non. This to me, it sounds like a non-procedural way of getting the sleeve put in to make
So,
you fuller faster.
so yes and no, right? So I feel like with the sleeve though, they run the risk of having nutrient deficiencies
Okay.
because of the way that they can't absorb certain things the same way anymore.
Mm, okay. Huh, learn
Mhm.
something new every day. So for those of you who are taking these things for the wrong reasons, and you don't really need to be taking them because you're not a diabetic or anything like that, stop taking them.
There's some serious side effects to medications. That's why I keep telling people. Well, how are we feeling about Target, y'all?
I still ain't shopping at Target. Fuck Target. I ain't been in Target since they told us not to shop at Target. Target is too damn high anyways, and I'm just not gonna go in damn Target. Hell.
Well, after 11 years, their CEO, Brian Cornell, is officially stepping down.
Good riddance. Wait, is Target that one store that people was talking about how they didn't want to hire gay managers?
I don't know. I didn't hear that.
I've been hearing that going around on the internet that like certain stores ain't hiring gay, well, should I say people in the LGBTQ community to be in manager positions.
No, I didn't hear that. We're gonna have to look into that a little bit deeper. But so apparently this was an expected move. Um, and Target has been getting a lot of backlash because of the DEI. At first they were backing it, then they backpedaled and said this, that, and the other. They were going to remove certain things or whatever, right? And people have been boycotting them ever since, and they have lost a substantial amount of money. Okay, so the current COO, his name is Michael Fidelke, will become the CEO on February 1st next year.
Hopefully, he can make it away from black people can shop there. Like, I think go shop there. 'Cause I
Yeah,
went to
I really
I went
don't
to the
go
two store Target at
there.
Bayshore Mall here, and I wasn't impressed.
Yeah, I never really did go into Target. It was never like my go-to store.
Yeah.
Ooh. And more medical news. A Lake Tahoe resident has been officially diagnosed with the plague. Yes,
Run.
that plague. So apparently, the individual was bitten by an affected tick while they were out camping in South Lake Tahoe. But officials were already aware that the plague was circulating out in California like that, especially in areas where wild rodents live. And it looks like about 7 people contract the plague yearly. They keep that on the hush for show, right?
Right.
But the illness can be treated with antibiotics, and you get symptoms like fever, chills, weakness, and big swollen lymph nodes. I was like, it sounds like every other thing we supposed to be looking for, right? COVID, flu, RSV, strep throat. Like, what? Like, who gonna say, oh, I think you got the plague?
Right. And it's crazy because it was like, what was it, like 2 weeks ago I was sick. And then now I turn around like, oh, it's about to be flu season. I got to get the flu shots. I'm like, I'm gonna get another cold again or something before winter gets here. I'm so pissed about that. And now I gotta worry about catching the plague. Like, what else is there gonna be left? God, I'm
Just
tired.
don't go to Cali. You'll be okay.
I'm
No,
tired.
just don't go with no wild rodents. So you'll be okay.
Girl, I'm tired of every. I'm just like,
You'll be
what's the
just
most neutral place that you could go to in this world and just like not Switzerland? I'm going to Switzerland.
what? That's neutral in terms of like human beings.
Exactly, that's where I'm going.
I thought you would like environment.
Fuck the
Wow.
environment. I'll be safe in Switzerland. Hell, I ain't gotta worry about them being bombed. I ain't gotta worry about none of that stuff. I ain't gotta worry about them on the live and me on live TV. None of that stuff. I'm going to Switzerland. They probably ain't got all this stuff floating around in the air in Switzerland. I'm going to Switzerland. I'm tweaking.
No, my lights went off and came back on.
Oh, well, bald headed heifers anonymous. How may I take your call?
Anywho, let's talk about this flood because whatever. I got PTSD. So FEMA finally came to Milwaukee this past Thursday. They ended up doing a tour of the affected areas and compiled a damage report, which they'll use to determine the eligibility for federal assistance for Milwaukee. Now, if FEMA does decide that Milwaukee is eligible for assistance, then Donald Trump will need to approve a disaster declaration for the aid to be provided to us, basically. Y'all think he gonna do that? I mean,
Whoa.
look, we did have the RNC here.
No, he not gonna do it. Here's the reason, because I feel like in previous years, presidents, the president on himself would declare something a disaster when some of these disasters strike before these people go into tour the damage. Like they might put some funds aside, like, hey, here's just some funds to get y'all started off before our people come in and do whatever it is they survey, and then we determine how much money we really need to put into helping you guys. Is this which you high? I feel like it used to go compared to like, no, we're not going to send y'all no help, no dollars, no nothing until we have our surveyors come in 2 months later and do a survey of the damage, and then it's going to come to me, and then at that point is when I'll decide on whether I should send you guys funds to help with this recovery. And then the thing about it is most people are getting help from them insurance companies already. I mean, people cars who was damaged and stuff like that, insurance companies or their car insurance companies are going to pay them out as total loss, and they're going to get another car and all these other kind of things. So I feel like the whole FEMA thing is only, if they pass the FEMA thing, it's only going to help those people who did not have house insurance. Because at that point in time, by the time the federal government do what they need to do, a lot of people are going to have their issues solved and fixed by the time they get through whatever they're doing. And so at the end of the day, I feel like only people who are going to get payouts, like I said, the ones who didn't have insurance, or they're going to try to get some money back to the city of Milwaukee for going around collecting all the trash and debris and all the other kind of stuff they had to do that when people basements got flooded.
I know. I kind of felt like we wasn't going to get any dollars, and if we did get dollars, it wasn't going to trickle down to the people who were actually affected. I feel like it's going to go more towards government things.
Mm-hmm.
And
like that road that deteriorated and broke during the flood, like it's gonna go. They're all like, okay, we'll give you guys the money to replace that road or whatever.
Yeah, that possibly businesses,
Right.
but like the actual people, like, because I'm pretty sure like they'll make some kind of grant and businesses will have to apply and stuff like that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But for like individuals, probably not, unless they give it to We Energies and then have We Energies give people a credit for those who have power outages, because there was a lot of people that had power outages too.
Yes, I need to check and see if that one apartment building, because like 2 days after the flooding and everything happened, they didn't have power still. So I need to check into that, see if they actually got their power restored by now. Well, yet. So I haven't heard anything about it, but.
And the next day, my power went out, so it was a little real messed up, you know. But I don't feel like they're gonna be like, here, we're gonna pass out $200 to every citizen.
it's like our power went out briefly, but it happened during the night. So but by the time I had woke back up to go to work, the power was back on already. So I don't know how long the power was out when it did go out. Only reason I knew that the power went out was because the clock on the microwave and stove were not set anymore. So that's how I knew that the power went out.
Hmm. Oh, well, let's see what FEMA does and don't do. I ain't holding my breath.
Right. So I found a question to ask.
Oh,
So
no.
what futuristic invention do you wish existed right now? Mine's is air conditioned shirts. That should just be a thing right now. Because it was hotter than the jalapeno coochie in the middle of Willacoochee, Georgia, in the middle of Death Valley Desert. It was hot. It was hot as hell. And I wish I had air. They need air conditioned shirts. So we need to make that a thing.
I wish teleportation existed or some form of it.
Ooh, that is nice. That would be nice to have. I ain't thinking about teleportation.
Some form of it, even if people can be teleported, maybe like Amazon. I order something teleported to my house.
That would be nice. Just
You
instantly
know,
arrive there.
yeah, something like that.
Mhm.
But yeah, teleportation would be dope. I don't think I'm ready for like time travel.
No.
No, that's
If
that's too.
timeline and now, well, no,
My
maybe I can
brain will turn to mush.
go back and past and make my future self rich.
Mm-mm. Flying cars.
Nope. People can't even
Mm,
drive regular cars. We don't need flying cars because people can't drive regular cars. Have y'all seen all the car crashes and stuff like? Don't let it be snowing. Good God, I want snow. Matter of fact, rain. These people can't even drive in the damn rain. And matter of fact, if you got bald ass tires, stay home.
Listen, I got mine replaced, so he ain't talking to me this time.
Because I hate the people who got them bald ass tires, and every time it rain and snow, y'all be sliding all over the damn road. Now you don't crash your car. Now it's taking me 75 minutes to get home instead of 13 minutes because y'all want to drive out here with bald tires. Stay your ass at home.
So I would be down with like a hovercraft kind of car.
I don't want that either. We don't need it.
Why not?
Nope, nope,
I think that would be dope.
no.
What?
We don't need it. Like, did you just? They can't even drive regular cars.
What?
They
Or
can't
maybe, or
drive
maybe
regular.
some type of magnetic field so that it holds you in place and it's hidden underneath the street and it's
They,
underneath the car, so then it causes you to hover like that.
they still gonna try. They still gonna find some type of way to crash. I don't care. They don't find some type of way to crash them. I don't. Humans are stupid. I don't care how smart people think. They're stupid. Humans are stupid. So I do got two videos that I want to show you all before we go, and well, I'm just gonna play them. So here we go.
I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Bitch, you go to a Whole Foods or a Trader Joe, you have witnessed aliens in the flesh. There is no. Look at her. Bitch, alien. I promise you, there is nobody but aliens who shop at Whole Foods or Trader Joe. You can see them pick up stuff and they just be sitting there like, girl, you ain't been here before, bitch. This is your first time here, but I just want to say welcome. Como estas? What?
Welcome, come on, guys.
Oh, okay. And his next video was actually came from Natasha Bedingfield's TikTok page. And when I just like, well, I was just scrolling through TikTok, and I'm like, oh, just a dude on I was like, they don't what they call them tandem bikes. They on a tandem bike, so I wasn't sure. So then I went back and watched the video. I was like, I don't, I'm just I was it was beautiful. I'm proud of it, and it was beautiful. So I'm gonna play the video for y'all.
Staring at the blank page before you. Open up the dirty window. Let the sun come in and illuminate the words I can't find. Reaching for something in the distance. So close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions. Feel the words on your skin. No one else can feel it for you. Only you can let it in. No one else. Just speak the words on your lips. Put yourself in words of open. Live your life with arms wide open. Today is when your book begins, and the rest is still unwritten.
That looked like one of the most hoodest places, and I'm like, I didn't just see what I think. Oh, let me go back. Like, what?
I love this type of stuff.
I loved it so much. So, with that being said, oh, let's head into final thoughts. I almost forgot. So here go the final thoughts.
Final thoughts for me today, y'all. I cannot wait until these kids get out of my house. I mean, one of them go back to school starting tomorrow, the other one the following week. I cannot wait, y'all. I cannot wait. I'm gonna be so happy. I can't wait. Um, yeah, I can't wait. So I hope all the kids have a fantastic school year this year. Um, I really feel like our city, and I'm gonna keep saying this, really needs to start to do a whole 180 because this ain't it. Like it's just not it no more. Y'all don't even know what y'all doing. Like nobody, there is no rhyme or reason to anything. Y'all don't know nothing. And that's my final thought.
Okay, my final thought is everything is too damn high. Prices need to come down. You know what? I was like, I went to the grocery store. I spent $79 on 2 items. Everything is too damn high. I don't like this current administration. I hope Gavin Newsom is able to redistrict California. We need to push these Republicans out. I'm saying Democrats are better, because they have fucked up over the years. But yeah, we need to do better as a country. And National Guard, please stand your ground. Actually, National Guard and military service members, if you see them doing something, they want you to do something, I should say, that is illegal, unconstitutional, against the people's rights, stand up for justice. Be like, hell no, we ain't doing it. And that's my final thought. So don't
Yeah.
forget our social media pages. We are on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. So make sure y'all check us out on there. And make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe for us. And we will see you all on the next episode of Same Cast Different Day Podcast. Oh my God, that